So few homes. I have to look harder. Oh, here's a great home. Oh, wait, it just sold. Wait a minute. Here's another one. Wait, I found it. Oh, it's gone too. Okay, well, let's keep looking. Oh, there. It's gone. What's going on? Is it the market? Is it insane or am I? Hi, my name is Richard Berry. I'm a broker associate with the Cisco's Group Realtors in Overland Park, Kansas. So, let me answer this question up front. It's the market that's insane, not you, at least in this case. This is a market unlike any other, so people naturally have a lot of questions. What's going on? Generally, the questions fall into four categories. When will the housing crash come? Why are prices jumping so much? Why can't I find any houses? And why is it so difficult even to build a house right now? Over the next couple of installments, I'll answer each question in turn. Knowledge is power, and understanding the dynamics of this market will help you to make the right decisions for you and your family. When will the housing crash come? The question assumes that we're in a housing bubble. And if we're in a housing bubble, it's also true that where there's a bubble, there's a burst. So, are we in a bubble? So let's compare 2008, just prior to the crash, to housing today. Going back to 2008, we were indeed in a housing bubble. The bubble was caused primarily by loose lending practices that overextended credit. One of the biggest factors we use is affordability. For many, many years, the National Association of Realtors has tracked home affordability. So back in 2008, even though people were buying houses and the credit was there, the affordability of the homes in the bubble was actually very, very low and less than, in fact, today. During 2019, the home affordability was much higher, much higher than back in 2008. And that affordability index continues to rise. So homes are actually more affordable than back during the bubble. Next, let's look at housing supply. During the bubble of 2008, there was about a year's worth of inventory on the market. Going back for the past decade, we have not had 6 months of inventory. When I see housing drop below 3 months of inventory, I start seeing sellers get afraid to sell. The last time we had 3 months of inventory was of October of 2014. Another measure that we look at is interest rates. And interest rates have been low and held low for several years now. So demand remains strong, in part because of the low interest rates. Okay, but what about COVID? How's that affected the market? COVID has created more demand in some ways. As people have had to stay at home, they've had to work at home, they've had to spend more time at home. And so people started looking for more homes, even during COVID, in order to better meet their evolving needs. Also, COVID has affected supply. It actually tightened up housing supply. Part of the reason for that was that a lot of homes that come on the market come from folks that are downsizing, usually empty nesters. So they either want to go to a smaller house, a townhome, or independent living, something like that. With COVID, the appeal of moving to high-density housing, such as a townhome or independent living, diminished. So one of the major supply of homes for resale dried up during COVID. The question becomes, where are we going from here? So here's what I think is going to happen in the coming year with these factors. One, I think interest rates will start to climb, not dramatically, but just slowly ease up a little bit. The economy, I believe, will continue to improve. I think more people will be interested in buying a home. The inventory shortage will continue for the foreseeable future. I don't think it's going to become a buyer's market. Are we in a bubble? No, not at all. So here's Richard's forecast. I think home prices will continue to rise. I don't see any real chance of them falling. However, I think the rate of increase may flatten a little bit. Last year here in Johnson County, Kansas, we had an 18% increase in home values. I don't think we'll see that next year. I think we may see more like 12%, which is still a wonderful appreciation for sellers. I think interest rates rising slowly won't have that big an impact on the market. Maybe a little bit, but I think it'll be a drop in the bucket compared to overall demand. I think inventory may loosen up a little bit, that we may see inventory levels go up to 6 weeks, 8 weeks maybe. So, no bubble. Homes are still a wonderful investment. They're going to stay that way for the foreseeable future. So, that's my forecast. Next week, we're going to discuss why home prices are jumping so much. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please click on subscribe below. And if you'd like to be notified when these new episodes come out, please click on the bell below. We'll see you next time.
Count on me just like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on me.